Hi crafters, it's Karen, and I have a few fall layouts that I wanted to share. Joe and I had gone with Jennifer and Junior and little Alyssa to a fall festival type thing. It was held at one of our local farms in the next town over. So it had a pumpkin patch and hay rides and the whole bit. So it was just a lot of fun. And so I scrapbooked some of the photos so far. So I wanted to share them. I used some of these flowers by Recollections. Right now they're, I believe, 80% off. So I had purchased them when they were 80% off. I used some of these smaller sized leaves, and I forgot where I picked these up. Probably Michael's, but they're, you know, a good size for layouts. I used some of these Dear Lizzie letters on the gold. I love those. And I used some of this Art C modeling paste. These come in a 3-pack at Michael's, and there's different color trios. This one, the gold, comes with like a forest green and I believe like a maroon color. But I used this. I used the gold modeling paste on my layouts, and wait till you see the shimmer. It comes out so nice. I wish they sold just this on its own, but it really comes out sweet. I'll show you. And then the paper I used is the DCWV Spiced Cider stack. This is from last year, I think. I don't know, but it was really cheap when I found it at the store, so I picked it up. We don't always have fall photos here in South Florida, so at any rate, I used this paper except for some random cardstock and accent sheets from somewhere else. So let me show you my first layout, and it's this. And for the base, I used this green Coordinations cardstock. Let me show you the picture real quick. It's Alyssa and I sitting in the pumpkin patch, and by this time of day, she was getting, you know, she wasn't wanting to sit still. So really cute. So for this one, I just layered up some of the papers from the collection, if you could see that here. This sheet here is from a 6x6 paper stack that I have. I forgot the name of it. I layered the photo on a piece of blue glittered paper, specialty paper, if you could see that, to bring out the blue in our jeans. And I left a little white border around the photo. And then I layered it, whoops, sorry, on this on the orange burlap that I had gotten probably at Michael's at one time or another. They sell the matte stacks of the burlap. So that's what that is. And then I layered that on top of some coordinated paper. I've forgotten, you know, this paper here. That looks like the cardboard. Anyway, I layered it there, and it's very dimensional. I used some dimensionals between a couple of the layers. I used this piece of ephemera. The branches here, the die cuts here, are made with the garden. It's a Tim Holtz Sizzix die. It's the garden vines, I think. I'm sorry, I can't remember. If I remember, I'll put it in the description box. But I had cut them out of some more corrugated. That's the name of it, corrugated paper. And I just used leaves from Recollections to accent it. This here where it says I Pick You is actually a cutout from the collection. I layered a doily underneath to bring out some of the white in the photo and to lighten it up a little bit. And then there's the modeling paste. If you could see what a nice shimmer it has. I used my mini ledger stencil And that's how nice it comes out. It has a really sweet shimmer, and I'm hoping the video brings it out. Really sweet. A lot of fun. Hard to wash off your stencils though. But totally worth it. It came out sweet. So that's one. And then this next layout, I hardly ever do this, but I think I'm going to redo this one, and I'll tell you why. I love, love, love this picture, and this is Jennifer and Alyssa. You know, Jennifer's my stepdaughter. That's her daughter, my granddaughter. I love this picture. I think it's a sweet picture of the two of them, but what I should have done was matte this photo in a very deep blue or a black, probably a very deep blue or even brown. Anyway, I should have matted the photo to have that photo against this busy barnwood paper. It just doesn't, you know, come out as well. But this barnwood paper is from Hobby Lobby, and I just loved it, and I wanted to bring out the denim in the photo. But I should have matted the photo first. But I like everything else. So these are a couple of doilies that I used my sprays on. I used my Dilutions ink spray, and this is in like the tangerine squeezed orange color. Really, really sweet orange color. So I used that, and I also used some of the Recollections gold spray. It comes on really nice too. So I used these to alter some of the flowers as well. So, and that's how I colored these doilies. And then I layered the orange doilies on white doilies. I used a Tim Holtz die with corrugated paper to cut out some more of these vines. And also I used some cork paper to cut out some more. I used the gold the gold modeling paste and a bingo stencil here. It comes on so nice. In this cluster, I did a little bit of stamping here. You can't see, but these are all Recollections flowers on top, and this is one of those birds from the $2 spot from a while ago. And then up here, I created a tag, and then I layered the tag with the embellishments, but I used the modeling paste on the tag with the bingo stencil, then a couple of these feathers, a white and gold feather, added a leaf and a blue flower. So that made its own embellishment, and then I layered the embellishment up here. And then they, it says Fall Festival, but you can't, whoops, sorry. Fall Festival, and that doesn't sit out, you know, either. I mean, it's hard to see those letters with this background as well. So I hardly ever, maybe twice before ever, have I ever redone a layout. But I love this photo so much that I probably will redo this layout because I want the photo to stand out more. Anyway, that's the second one. And then this one, I really love how this one turned out. And this is Alyssa sitting. See, this is a tractor back here, and then, you know, the hay bales, and then we, you know, positioned her with some pumpkins, and she was clapping her hands, and over here she was getting ready to stick her finger in this rotten pumpkin. It was really cute. She was so cute. So this made a beautiful picture. So I used paper from the DCWV paper pack that I shared with you. I distressed all my pages with walnut stained distress ink by Tim Holtz. For this one, I layered with some of this. This was a sheet of brown burlap, a 12 by 12 sheet of brown burlap that you can find at, well, I got mine at Hobby Lobby. But anyway, I frayed the edges, and then I adhered some of this lace from Hobby Lobby underneath because I wanted it to have a girly feel as well. And I love the fall layouts because you can add so much texture, and it just tends to work with fall layouts. So anyway, that I added the lace because I wanted that touch of, you know, girly feminine bit as well. This is a piece of ephemera from, I don't know where, just my ephemera box. For this cluster, this is one of the wood veneers from Recollections that looks like a a Polaroid photo frame. So it was a plain wood color, and I used my Dilutions ink spray to spray it out. And then I also altered the color of that flower as well. And then these are enamel dots that were on clearance. They were Halloween enamel dots, as a matter of fact. I liked the gold ones. And this is some of the burlap that I had pulled apart here to, you know, fray the ends. And then I tore the paper here and used some more lace underneath. I thought that was a sweet touch. Over here's my title. It just says Pumpkin Patch. And then another little photo cluster. I used one of the Recollections burlap bows here, another piece of ephemera and a small leaf, some of the Prima Bling. The photos I matted with orange cardstock, and then I put this one up on a dimensional so that it would sit above the other one. So I thought that came out cute. I added some more gold dots here. It's hard to show these 12 by 12 layouts. I'm sorry if I'm making you crazy here. And then a couple of more leaves and some more Prima Bling there. So I thought this one came out really cute. I love that photo. So those are my layouts. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.